In South Korea's entertainment industry, celebrity marriages ending in disappointment are not uncommon. However, the story surrounding Jiyeon, T-ara, and her ex-husband, baseball player Hwang Jae Gyun, has recently drawn unusual public attention. A series of remarks made by the athlete after their divorce has sparked intense debate online. What began as a private story of a failed marriage has now evolved into a broader discussion about how public figures handle past relationships under the spotlight. Remarks that ignited controversy. In early March, Hwang Jae Gyun unexpectedly became the center of online discussions after appearing on the MBC reality show Omniscient Interfering View. During the broadcast, the baseball player openly shared a rather personal wish: he wants to become a father. He explained that after spending time with his nephew, his desire to have children had grown stronger than ever. While such a confession might seem ordinary, it quickly became controversial given the timing, coming not long after the end of his marriage with Jiyeon. The situation grew even more sensitive when well-known host Jun Hyun-moo revealed on air that Hwang had previously struggled with the question of whether he should get married again. What sounded like a casual remark instantly fueled speculation among viewers and spread rapidly across online forums. A pattern of statements raising questions. In fact, this was not the first time Hwang Jae Gyun had spoken about wanting children or remarrying. Earlier, during his appearance on the MBC program The Manager, he had already admitted that he had always dreamed of having children in the future. He also hinted at the possibility of remarriage during previous episodes of Omniscient Interfering View. When viewers began connecting these statements, many started to wonder whether his repeated comments about fatherhood might somehow be linked to the breakdown of his previous marriage. Some netizens speculated that by repeatedly mentioning his wish to have children, Hwang might be indirectly implying that Jiyeon did not want to start a family. Although he never explicitly stated such a claim, the speculation quickly spread and became a hot topic on Korean entertainment forums. Public backlash intensifies. The public reaction has largely leaned toward criticism. Many viewers believe that repeatedly bringing up issues related to a past marriage on television is insensitive. Some argue that matters involving an ex-spouse, especially after a recent divorce, should be handled more carefully. Others went further, suggesting that his comments made it appear as though he was subtly shifting blame onto his former partner. On Korean online communities, numerous comments expressed frustration. Critics argued that there was no need to publicly revisit such personal matters, especially on national television. Some even questioned whether these statements were an attempt by the athlete to reshape the narrative surrounding his past marriage. Jiyeon's notable silence. What makes the situation even more striking is the contrasting approach taken by Jiyeon. Since confirming the divorce, the K-pop idol has remained completely silent about the failed marriage. There have been no complaints, no indirect remarks, and no public statements referencing her former husband. For many observers, that silence has been viewed positively. In an entertainment environment where every detail of a celebrity's private life can easily become news, choosing not to speak at all is sometimes seen as the most effective way to protect one's dignity and image. A marriage that once captured public admiration. Before the controversy, Jiyeon and Hwang Jae Gyun were once regarded as one of the most intriguing celebrity couples in South Korea. The two officially tied the knot on December 10, 2022, in a lavish wedding ceremony that attracted significant media attention. At the time, their relationship, between a K-pop idol and a professional athlete, was often described as a romantic story bridging the worlds of entertainment and sports. The couple had reportedly decided to marry after roughly 1 year of dating, and many fans viewed their union as a refreshing celebrity love story. Yet less than 2 years later, that narrative changed dramatically. A short-lived marriage. In June 2024, rumors of trouble in the couple's relationship began circulating on Korean social media. Initially, many fans dismissed the claims as baseless speculation. However, by October of the same year, Jiyeon and Hwang Jae Gyun officially confirmed their divorce, bringing their roughly 2-year marriage to an end. The separation itself happened relatively quietly. There were no major scandals or public disputes at the time. For that reason, Hwang's recent television remarks have reignited curiosity about what might have truly happened behind the scenes. When private stories become public narratives. The story of Jiyeon and Hwang Jae Gyun highlights a familiar reality in celebrity culture: when a marriage begins under the spotlight, its ending rarely remains private. A single comment on television, perhaps spoken without much thought, can easily trigger waves of speculation. In the era of social media, the boundary between private life and public discussion has become increasingly blurred. In this case, what fascinates the public is not simply the divorce of a famous couple, but the stark contrast in how each individual chooses to confront the past. One continues to share personal reflections in public broadcasts, while the other maintains complete silence. That contrast has transformed their story into an ongoing debate, one that will likely remain a topic of discussion in the entertainment world for quite some time.